All right, Sherrie, Maine, a 2021 enshrinee, of course, the Hall of Achievement. We're back for one more video. Bill Livingston, the late great Bill Livingston, the Patterson Township Connection. We've got D&G Pizza, but no Waits ice cream. What's up with that? You know, somebody needs to bring that back. I'm telling you, it'll be a big seller. Look, I love Beaver Falls as you do. Your big brother, of course, Rob Maine. I'd do anything for him. But look, your resume. You've worked with some of the biggest names in Hollywood. You're still doing it at a high level, but there is no place like home, right?
You know, there isn't. It's kind of funny because there used to be an adage about you can never go home again, and I never understood it, to be honest with you, because I've always come back here. This is these are my roots, and I think that part of my success was because I grew up in Beaver Falls, because of the work ethic, the blue collar kind of, you know, where we helped each other. I think that's where I found my in-service heart and that kind of thing. So I'm a big fan of Beaver Falls. I love it. I love to see what's happening, the new mayor, things are really popping here, and I want to be a part of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm real excited. Any chance I have an opportunity to come to 7th Avenue. I have so many memories coming across that 10th Street Bridge from my grandmother's house, Christmas shopping, just being a part of this community. My broadcasting career actually started here at the local radio station, so it is special to me. But the thing I love the most about what they're doing with this foundation, everybody wants to put the focus on the athletes, and I get that, but it's much more. And I think we have a representative in Bill Livingston that, well, solidifies that point. It's not just about those on the playing field, but those who are making a real difference in life, and he surely did, right?
He really did it. You know, I have to give props to Bobby Rickey because he's the one that realized that there's more to Beaver County and Beaver Falls than sports, although it's in our blood.
Here we are.
But to acknowledge the people like Bill Livingston, who I loved, we all loved him. He was the glue that kind of held us together. I mean, you mentioned Waits. So the girls would be at Waits and the boys would be across the street at Taylor's. And people would cross the street, you know, and that's kind of how it all worked out. And, you know, it was always Bimbo, the Grenades, you know, it was wonderful. And, you know, Bill was a leader even then. We looked up to him. He was the guy that always checked in. I mean, even me being gone all these years living in Los Angeles, I'd get a call saying, Maynard, you doing all right? Do you need anything? Can I get a Schwarzenegger sweatshirt?
And you would say, I'll be back, and you did come back.
And I always will come back, always.
So when you're in Hermosa Beach and you're, you know, hobnobbing with the stars, look, now wait a second. Not that I've ever rolled with the kind of people you've rolled with, but when I get out of Beaver County, like I was all over today, Allegheny County, doing stuff, Pittsburgh, all I kept thinking about was 6 o'clock, I'll be back in Beaver County. I love Beaver Falls, I love Beaver County. What is it? I mean, everybody's got a hometown and a region, but I don't know if anybody has what we have.
Well, I think it's the people, honestly. I think it's the people. I think it's the way we grew up. I think it's us always helping each other, trying to give somebody a lift up. You know, that's team sports. That's, you know, it's that mentality. And again, for me, it was very important. For Bill Livingston, it was really important. That's how he policed. He believed in community. He believed in communication. You know, it was important for him. You know, Bimbo would be out in his car, you know, when he was police chief in Patterson. I remember, you know, I was at Ron's, my brother's house, and Bimbo pulls up in the police car and comes in, you know, hey, how's everybody doing? I was just driving by. But he did that to everyone. And that's, you know, that's why he was such a great judge when they say that he was a fair and even keeled judge, that he cared. He wanted to give people an opportunity.
And another chance.
And always another chance, rather than, you know, we can punish the hell out of each other, but the truth is, if we just said something kind and put our hand out, I think our dialogue becomes different. I really do. And I don't know, I remember my dad was that way. You know, it would snow and my dad had a pickup truck and he'd put a shovel in the front and he'd go, you know, dig everybody out. But he wasn't the only one. That's our culture. That's the way we grew up. And again, you know, for Bill, somebody who went through being a police officer for all those years, and then becoming a magistrate, I mean, he really left his mark in the way that he mentored and tried to help, and again, was always fair. But he had fun.
Oh.
Bimbo was
Well,
a
with
fun
name
guy.
Like, with a name like Bimbo. By the way, where did he get that?
You know what? That's a good question. That's
No one knows it?
well, Dennis, somebody knows it. Cheryl May does not know.
Listen, one of the Granadis have to know.
Oh yeah, I'm Ricky G would know, and
He knows everything
yeah,
and everyone.
yes, he does. He is the mayor of Beaver County.
Listen, when I get the phone call, I'm like, please, I can't do any more. But I will always do whatever I can to support this community and people like her and of course her brother and the Larry Bruno Foundation. July 29th, the club at Shadow Lakes, themagicalcoach.org. Thank you.
This guy, seriously, this guy. Thank you.
Listen, D&G Pizza, I'll come anywhere, do anything. I work for food. Until next time, it's your Crack Pack. Good night.
Take some home, because we got extra pieces back here.
Oh, man. You know
That was
what?
fun. Thank you.
Listen, anything